right, I just had an awesome meeting with my previous accounting professor. I'm technically no longer her student, but Paige Etheridge, she is so incredible. She sat down and helped me think about bookkeeping, about accounting for upcycle design, about break-even analysis. We've been struggling with that a little bit. All of these different things, she has been incredibly helpful. I mean, she answered all of my questions, and she was like trying to figure out if I could take accounting 208 in the fall. There's not an online version of it. And I told her that, and she's like, oh, let me see if you know, one of the professors could kind of offer an online version of it for you to be able to take, because it sounds like break even, target profit, all this stuff that we really need to know, we would learn in that class. And so I'm really excited. Thank you so much to my professor, because she was just absolutely so helpful. I think financials is probably the weakest point in upcycle design right now, because that is not my forte. I do not enjoy talking about financials, and Michelle is really good at them, good at numbers and math, but we don't necessarily have the know-how of how to do this. So huge shout out to Paige Etheridge. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for helping. So yeah, and she said she'd be a resource for us in the future, and that just takes a load off my mind, truly. So thank you so much, and yeah, great way to start the day. Also, I keep forgetting to show it, but I got this really cool cheese cutter from Horn. I get all this awesome like free stuff from Horn, and I appreciate them so much. I believe this is a thank you gift for helping with the diamond challenges here. Not sure though, there wasn't like a message or anything with it, so I'm assuming it is, but let me show you. It's so cool, very fancy, very bougie. I'm not this sophisticated, but I'm excited to pretend like I am. All right, so this is what it looks like. It says University of Delaware Horn Entrepreneurship on it. This is like bamboo. So cool. Let me see if I can remember how to open it again. Oh, there we go. Do you see that? Wow. Look how fancy. Would you look at that? And then these are like a bunch of different kinds of cheese cutters. So freaking fancy. I'm gonna have a dinner party with myself. But look at how it like fits in. There's this little knob here, and then it just goes, there we go. Beautiful. Would you look at that? So cool. Thanks, Horn. All right, it is so dark in here. It's only like 3 o'clock, and it is so dark because it's very busily raining outside. So no outside today, unfortunately. But just got off the meeting with Max. Max is working on so many good things. He's working on a nonprofit list for the state of Delaware. We're having A, B, C, and D groups of like A, really well aligns with our mission. It might be environmentally focused. B is, you know, sustainability of community focused. So they're really trying to work at like root causes of wicked problems, which is something that I'm really passionate about. And then C would be like, oh, they're doing like a good job, but maybe not great. And then D would be like, probably not a good nonprofit to work with. And so yes, we're working on that list. Great work from Max. I always appreciate our meetings because we kind of bounce ideas off of each other and get into some business strategy and stuff, and it's really exciting. And since we met with that sorority last week, and he had worked a lot on kind of a plan for approaching, you know, sororities, fraternities, organizations that you need to partner with, that was just really exciting to see that coming to life and seeing that being realized. And so yeah, awesome work, Max. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have you and all of our interns on the team. So yeah, all right, onward and upward. All right, so I've been continuing to organize, and check out my pants. Look how beautiful. Oh my goodness. So I have my jeans here, I have my kind of knit pants here, my acrylic pants here, and then some like fun leggings here, and look how perfectly they fit. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Alright, so next we have my PJs here, obviously just randomly piled together, and it's time to make them beautiful. We've officially finished my PJs. Dun 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 dun. There they are. Look how beautiful. And I still have room too, because I have a bunch of PJs in the wash. So look at that. I am so proud, and it looks so much better. This organization method is literally changing my life. This is amazing. It is such weird lighting out here. It's thunderstorming, but the thunder is not here right now. So it just says super, super weird lighting, kind of bluish. Now it looks more normal. Okay, we're good. So anyway, it is time to go edit my vlog, but I've been getting a bunch of emails done today and just checking stuff off the list. I've still been organizing my room as well. And so yeah, a lot of exciting things happening. And yeah, I'm just excited for life right now. All right, so I'm working more on my clothes, and something that I changed was I put my sweatpants, because they have more form to them, so they'll stand up on their own. I put my sweatpants on my closet shelf, and then I have a whole drawer now to put other stuff that don't have as much form in them. So let me show you. So here I have all of my sweatpants, and then I also put my swimsuits here as well because I don't use those that much. And this is a very deep shelf, so there's probably like a good foot that I'm not using like in this area. But yeah, so I have all my sweatpants there, so now I have a whole other drawer that I can do other stuff in. All right, so right now we are doing my t-shirts. I have a crap ton of t-shirts, as you can see. Actually, not just t-shirts. Those are tank tops and cami tops, and there's a lot happening here. Those are some shorts. So we have 2 drawers left, and I'm trying to fit all of my t-shirts that don't need to be hung up in these drawers, and tank tops and camis and all of that. So we'll see. I still have to get out some of my summer clothes and figure out what I want to hang in my closets, but it's coming there. It is coming together, and I'm really, really excited. So I just got out of the shower, and Joy was in the great room, and I didn't know that, and I let Aurora out, and what did she do? She went and attacked her. So she was like, had her under a desk in that room. She scratched the palm of my hand. I had to grab Aurora by her tail and yank her out from under the desk. And then I couldn't see. I mean, it was dark in the room, and it was like in the back of the room and under the desk. And so I was just trying to grab animals. And so I grabbed her, I think I grabbed her foot first, then her, so I was holding her like by her tail, and I barely got the scruff of her neck. And I threw her into the bathroom, and because she just goes crazy, and you hear and there's fur everywhere. I think even Aurora was losing fur, probably just from the excitement of the fight, and just so literally so stressful. Poor Joy, I feel so bad for her, and my palm is like burning from where she scratched me. It's just not a great time. But anyway, I did want to come up because I am almost done reorganizing all of my clothes. And something that Marie Kondo talks about in her book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, I believe, is that you don't have summer clothes or winter clothes. You have all of your clothes out and accessible and not like stored away for half the year, and then you always have to get them out. Just everything is out. And that thinking completely blew my mind, as well as, you know, her folding method, and there was just a lot of stuff. And then obviously her like, does it spark joy? And I have a lot of clothes that I've had, you know, since I was a child, because I've never thrown away a piece of clothing, and I donate a lot of stuff, but if I grow out of it, but like a lot of it I can still fit into, so I just keep it. And I've done this several times over the years since I first started reading that book. I, you know, have been reading that book for a very, very, very long time. Oh my god, all these little hairs are driving me nuts. The first time I started reading the book, I, you know, went through it, and I've gone through several times, but this is like the final run through and reorganizing everything. And I honestly feel so much lighter and just joyful, because the clothing, I know what I have now. I can see it all. When I'm choosing clothes, I can see it. And so I'm really, really excited to finish up. I just feel lighter and happier, and it's amazing. It is amazing what that will do. So I'm really, really excited to finish my clothes and then move on to other stuff as well. It's so exciting. Minimalism is awesome. She never specifically calls it minimalism though. It's just tidying up and organizing and getting rid of it, like everything that doesn't spark joy. So very exciting. I'm gonna get cleaning and finish the rest of my clothes in my room. Let's do it. Wait. Oops. I break it before I even get to use it. I put my... Words are so hard.